Contribution of chemistry in medicine. Chemistry has been a lot of help in this branch, just like pharmacology. Branch of medicine and biology concerned with the study of drug action. Other like clinical chemistry is the area of clinical pathology that is generally concerned with analysis of bodily fluids. And the last one, nutrition, is the provisions to cells and organisms of the materials necessary to support life. Another big example is cancer. Thanks chemistry and thanks chemotherapies, we can control or derot cancer.
Hi, I'm Fernanda and I'm going to talk about the application of chemistry in food. The impact of chemistry in our everyday life extends even to methods and ways of food preserving. Common methods of food preserving include salting, cooking, drying, refrigeration, and freezing. Canning, irradiation, dehydration, use of spices, pickling, pasteurizing, fermentation, and lots more. The aim and target of these methods is to create an unfavorable environment for microbes that cause food spoilage. In certain cases, the technique used may destroy enzymes naturally found in food that causes food spoilage.
The chemistry has been some of the most important science in the advance of mankind, but also it has helped to the destruction of this with the development of many weapons, and not normal arms because these are chemical weapons. Exists the chemical war, and isn't a normal war because it doesn't use conventional arms. In the chemical war, the arms use the toxic properties of the chemical substance for kill or hurt the enemy. This war started in the First World War when Germany used some cans with the chlorine. These attacks were used for make cutaneous and pulmonary damages. The Chemical Arms Convention declared in 1993 illegal the use, production, and storage of these arms. But the men not only conformed to the production of weapons based on the chemical reaction, but also have manipulated the atom to create the atomic bomb. This atomic bomb was used in the Hiroshima attack when much people died. This is the main example of the application of the chemistry in the war, where I think that these contributions are so important for the technology, but doesn't is a good example of chemistry contribution improved life. But finally, the chemical is essential for a better life and elaboration of new weapons.
This is the place where we live, and global warming is destroying it. Global warming is the rise in the average temperature of Earth's atmosphere and oceans since the late 19th century and its projected continuation. The causes are several greenhouse gas gases responsible for warming, and humans emit them in a variety of ways. Most come from the combustion of fossil fuels in cars, factories, and electricity production. The gas responsible for the most warming is carbon dioxide, and it is also called CO2. The greenhouse effect is a process by which thermal radiation from a planetary surface is absorbed by atmospheric greenhouse gases and is re-radiated in all directions. Since part of this re-radiation is back towards the surface and the lower atmosphere, it results in an elevation of the average surface temperature above what it will be in the absence of the gases. One effect is that the polar ice caps are melting, and that's the polar bear's habitat. If polar ice cap melts, polar habitats get drowned in the water just like us, because the sea level will rise.
The three best options to solve the problem. The melting of ice caps threaten the weather of Mexico. The first one. Imagine that cans have value of 2 pesos each one. People might recycle and get money. so pollution can reduce. The second one, leave the car for a moment. Take a bus and use your bicycle to help the environment. And the third one, talk with the factories to associate them because pollution can be less, even more. Those three greatest options can help to reduce the global warming.